It's time to make money your number one employee. This is the Extremely Opinionated podcast, where regular people get to share their extreme opinions about finance, investing, business, startups, and more. With your host, Dr. Travis Davis. He's always searching for his next ace.
How's everybody doing? It's Dr. Travis Davis here yet again. This is episode 2 of Extremely Opinionated. And today,
now turn left onto Rockville Pike.
I actually want to talk to you guys about technology. Technology and business. As you guys know from episode 1 that I Rideshare Teslas. And they're quite lucrative, being all electricity. It's the way that the world is turning. Like, the world's turning into full electric vehicles as well as autonomous driving. And a lot of people are letting it pass them by and not paying attention to it. And this is actually some things that we all must start paying attention to is technology. You see, technology is changing the world. Like, jobs.
Turn right to take the Interstate 495 East ramp.
I know where I'm at now. Jobs are getting ready to be over, right? Like, there's really going to be no more jobs soon because of technology. If you go look at McDonald's right now, they have kiosks inside the McDonald's that you can order your food right there. With Uber and Lyft, you're not physically driving anymore. Even going to the grocery store, you can get Instacart. In Instacart, you can get your groceries sent straight to you. So, I mean, there's so many things. You seen that car almost hit me too. There's so many things that you can do, okay, with technology to remove a person. And that's what's happening, is technology is coming to remove a human being, and you have to start to think about technology so you can use it for yourself and to profit, to change your lifestyle. If you literally just take a couple of seconds out and don't pass by what's happening, right? Even with these cars, the cars are changing. That gas car that you have is going to be obsolete, and you're literally going to be stuck with a bill, right? Because the gas movement is going to be over. Autonomous driving is coming. Like, it's here already, as you guys can see, all right? This isn't for play. Like, you have to adapt to what's happening. And the reason why, I have an uncle, and I want to say he may be in his late 50s, early 60s, and he's the type person that didn't adapt to technology. And what has happened is the cell phone, something as small as the cell phone, has passed him by. So I actually was going to try to get him to rideshare some of my Teslas, right? And he couldn't get the whole app thing, between going from Lyft and Uber and Waze, as well as the Tesla, because the Tesla, that app is on the phone to control the car. And because of his age, and because he never paid attention to technology, it has passed him by. So he didn't know how to function. It frustrated him. It confused him. And really, you guys who know technology like I do, you guys, it doesn't take long to learn it. But if you never paid attention to it and you get thrown into it, it's hard to learn. And that's what I'm fearful of what's going to happen to the masses. See, we're just talking about a cell phone. When we come to cars, smart homes, They even have a smart city that they're building in Nevada. Like, this stuff isn't for play. It's here. And literally, if you don't pay attention to it, you're going to get left behind, and you're going to become a consumer who's complaining. Now, also, think about the technology, the internet days, right? When the internet came out, I remember when I was a kid, my parents didn't pay attention to the internet. All they seen was the cost of the internet, and they were like, we don't need that. We fast forward to today, everything is on the internet. Like, I wouldn't even know how to survive without the internet. You guys use the internet every day. You're going to be listening to this podcast thanks to the internet. And the older generation, once again, let the internet pass them by. And a lot of them are struggling with retirement right now. They're working somewhere where they don't want to work. They're getting laid off from their job, right? Like, one of my parents, he got laid off because he didn't know about technology. And the internet came in the younger crew like myself, who all we care about are analytics and data, okay? And we're always looking for technology to make things go faster and smoother. But we came in, bought the company that he worked at, and they realized where the slow people were at and got rid of them. That's how it went. Just that quick. Because of technology. Technology has made UPS deliver packages faster. If you don't deliver your package in UPS at the time that they said that you need to deliver, you're going to get fired. They know exactly when a package is supposed to get dropped off by who and where he's supposed to be at the exact time, because of the analytics and the technology that's been put into the trucks and how they can map out routes. Amazon is booming in technology. They are changing the world. Like, you couldn't even fathom next day delivery. Nobody thought about, next day delivery, let alone if you're close to a hub, they can get it to you in an hour or two. Like, nobody thought about this stuff. They are about to have drones. Do you hear me? Drones delivering things. I hear my friends and the older people in my family talk about things that they don't know about. They heard about drones on the news and they go, that's going to be some time before it gets here. What? The drones are here. The FAA is currently making traffic patterns in the air. Do you hear me? They are making lanes in the air for drones as well as Uber, planes, and helicopters. So you can get from point A to point B in the air. So when people say, like, that's going to be some time before that happens. No. That is another person who is letting technology pass them by paying attention to the news. The news is not going to update you on what you need to do to change your life around. But I will tell you this. If you want to experience success, if you want to build a legacy, if you want that financial freedom, you have to learn how to use the internet, okay? And the reason why you need to learn how to use the internet is because, 2, technology is removing jobs. So if it's removing jobs, the only other place that you can make money is the internet. The internet can set you financially free, especially when you put technology behind it. Do you understand this car? It's the internet. Everything that I'm running right here is all based off the internet. It has its own cell service. It's on LTE speed inside the car because it needs the internet to operate. Now, if a car needs the internet and a car is changing the entire world, Tesla is about to change the world, and it uses the internet. Why won't you? If a car is changing the car industry, why can't you change your industry? And the only way to change your industry is understanding the internet. Hey guys, I'm not going to leave you out to dry. That's why I have Hustle the Net. If you search on Facebook right now, a group called Hustle the Net. Join that group, and I'm teaching you guys for free how to do what I do, how to build sales funnels on the internet so you can sell any product, any service that you love to do, right? It needs to be something that you have a passion on doing, because literally that passion is what's going to keep you going. Like, you need the drive, because in the beginning it's going to go slow. You're going to need patience, because you have to keep trying. Like, especially my people who are new at this, like, you've never done sales funnels before. You've never marketed on the internet before. So don't think that you're going to start and make $100,000 tomorrow. That's not how that happens. You have to have patience. But understand that the internet literally has an abundance of wealth. But if you are patient and you're not at it for the money, right? Don't enter this business for the money. You have to enter it for a love and a passion of what you do, and the money will come. If you do that, everything you want will happen. Everything will fall right in your lap. And then you have to do the tedious things. You have to do the things that the 1%ers are doing. You want to be in the 1%, you need to do what the 1% are doing. What are they doing? They're writing out their goals. I can guarantee you, anybody right now who's making over 6 figures in profit, okay? In profit. Notice I didn't say anything else. I'm talking about profit. If you find somebody who's doing that in profit, guess what's going to happen? I guarantee they have goals written out for the next year, maybe longer, but I definitely know they have 1 year goals written out. The other thing that they have, they know their day. Their day is managed. Like, guys, my day is managed right here on my, it says I can't pull up while I'm recording, but my calendar's right in my car. I know what is going to happen throughout my entire day because I said it was going to happen that way. I planned it to happen exactly that way and nothing else. That way, I know that every day that I wake up, every hour that I'm breathing, it's going towards the goal that I have set to accomplish. Every day. I can't even fathom waking up and not using that 24 hours to get closer towards the goals that I wrote down on my paper, that I look at every day. And the more small wins that you can give yourself, this is why you write out that schedule. Because the mind needs small wins. If the mind does not get small wins, it can't function correctly. It'll go to comfortable. And we do not want the mind to be comfortable. All right? When the mind's comfortable, it doesn't work with the powers that it was meant to have. But when the mind is uncomfortable, you're going to see how powerful the mind is. The mind, when uncomfortable, will do everything in its power to get it back comfortable. And it's only one way, well, it's two ways to get back to comfortable that the mind's going to do. The first way is it's literally going to go back to what you know. Like, it's going to say, hey, why the hell are we doing this? Like, nah, man, let's go back home. Or let's go back to playing a game. Or let's just go back to work, right? That's what the mind's going to do because it needs to get back comfortable. And you have to be the one to fight that. Fight that comfortable. And you have to tell the mind, no, that's not what we're going to do because I got goals set. Everything that I used to do, all right, that you're used to doing in the mind, I don't want you to do no more. I don't want you to talk to the same people anymore. I don't want to play the video games anymore. I don't want to sit on the couch and watch TV all day. I don't want to catch up on all the Netflix episodes and binge watch. I don't want to do that, mind. Instead, I want you to look at these goals, and I want you to make it comfortable. I want every day that I wake up to become comfortable hitting my goals. Every day you're going to wake up and it's going to be an uncomfortable day. But the mind is going to turn it to comfortable if you are looking at your paper and your schedule. You cannot keep it up here. I told you, when you keep it up here, the mind only know what it's been doing for the last, for me, 32 years of my life, right? Or I would say 29 years of my life. I didn't switched over. I got control of my mind. But if you don't do that, it's going to just do what it's used to doing it. It doesn't know any better. And you can change that, okay? So guys, once again, this is episode 2 of Extremely Opinionated, the podcast. It's just regular people with extreme opinions. If you are in the Washington, D.C. area and you would like to come talk on the podcast and give your extreme opinion about money, time, entrepreneurship, business, whatever that is, come give your extreme opinion. You can email me, info@officialtravisdavis.com. Put in the subject, I want to ride in a Tesla, okay? And I'll come pick you up and we'll shoot the podcast here live in the Tesla. So you can give us your extreme opinion and hopefully let a listener out there hear the advice that you have to offer them. So once again, if you are in this Washington, D.C. area, I would love to have a chat with you here on the podcast. As well as, don't forget, I have created my 2019 Hustle the Internet list of tools and apps that I use on the internet for the last 3 years that have helped me to manage my time, organize, video production, photo editing. It's tremendous apps. If you want to check that out, go to hustlethenet.com/boss, and you can download that list today for free. So go check that out. Thinking about all the housekeeping stuff that I got going on. If you want to ride share, if you are looking to start the ride share service, okay, I want you to go to yourelitefleet.com. That is, once again, where I have housed my rideshare program with Teslas. We are still using Uber and Lyft, but we just have Teslas out on the road. So you can go to yourelitefleet.com. You'll see information there where you can register to start ride sharing today, and I'll put you in a special group for all of my rideshare drivers that is going to help you learn how to, once again, hustle the net while you're ride sharing. Because look, once again, Uber and Lyft are paying you around $20 an hour in this DC area to talk to people. And when you talk to them, you should be offering them a product or service that's on the internet, giving them a link. And that, my friends, will literally set you financially free. If you can make an extra $5,000 a week, $10,000 a week selling products or services while ride sharing, because that's exactly what I'm doing. Okay, last week I think I made over $3,800, and I only drive 5 hours, 4 days a week. Come on, guys. Like, you can change your life when you listen to technology and you use it on the internet. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this podcast. Also, if you have something else that you guys would like me to go over, if it's business related, entrepreneurship, mindset, budgeting, time, let me know. You can message me on Facebook, Official Travis Davis across the board for all platforms, as well as my website to contact me personally. You can also visit this site, extremelyopinionated.com, to get the show notes. And don't forget, guys, if you are looking to change your life, register with me and let's start working on the internet today. Not tomorrow, but today. Do not be the one that's letting technology pass you by and complain about what's happening, all because you didn't take the time out to learn it. So I look forward to talking with you guys, and don't forget, it's Dr. Travis Davis, and this has been my extreme opinion.
Thank you for listening to the Extremely Opinionated podcast. Keep learning from the show by visiting officialtravisdavis.com or by following Dr. Travis Davis on Instagram at officialtravisdavis. Now, go make your money work for you.